events, like whenever that will start. But I mean, yeah. So I don't. We'll see when I start. But I was hoping I could be doing what you and Lucas are doing, but I got lumped into this, so which I'm fine with. But yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. But I also wish I had better. I wish I had a longer, like a telephoto lens. So yeah, yeah, it's just not fun. Yeah,
I was shooting at the women's game on Friday. I mean, I was.
struggling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like camping like right behind the box just to get everything like in a close enough frame.
That's fair. Yeah.
For what? For the pilot, but also for my internship with athletics.
So your job is to make or to get close to the ball a little bit. Okay.
Lucas is gonna do
So I
most of
would
our
say,
photos for the pilot.
if it looks like that, it's fine. And this is how you zoom in and out, down, up, forward and back, I guess. All right. And have you watched
I will
soccer
be,
before?
yeah.
So like you can pretty much tell when they're
Oh.
about to when they're
Yes.
about to clear the ball. Okay. So
Shout
if
out
you have
our
to zoom
sponsor
in on
tonight.
someone's about to clear it, you're gonna have to zoom out when you start.
Nice.
Because it's gonna go down the field. So you want
Yeah.
to zoom out right then, and then you want to keep it a little zoomed
I
in.
love that because I didn't get
You
dinner.
don't want to get too close, because then it's hard to start shooting. Okay. But
Okay, the pub's open
pretty much want
till
it
midnight.
like that. And as they get closer to the goal, I might zoom in a little bit, right, to get a better shot. But it's not the end of the world if you don't get it. A great shot, as long as you let the ball in this frame, I don't care. All right,
Did you know there's
and
such
I'll
thing
get
as the
back and forth with you to
NCCAA? The
decide,
National Christian
to zoom
Collegiate
in more
Athletic
or not.
Association.
All right.
Fact.
You're just gonna be right here like this, and then as you go this way, you're
We're
gonna
the
have to
grad program.
shift around. All right, it's not very good, but you'll figure it out. All right. So
Really? Huh. I have a feeling that Greenville was in. I have a feeling that Greenville might smoke everybody if they played NCCAA. Okay. Of course. Huh? Some what? Oh yeah. This guy. Spam. 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 Bomb.
No, no.
I mean, his accent isn't
Yeah, yours would be natural for the sport. People would understand you more.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like,
and
I like
also
to
if you just sit here,
interlude broadcasting
you can tighten
or
it.
like international flight broadcasting.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember which ones they are, but
Yeah.
when I start
It's
like
just all like none of them
tightening
are
things,
American anymore.
Oh yeah. No, no. It's yeah.
and not
I hear a lot of British ones. Like
British or Latino?
I tighten
Yeah.
things vertically, right? So it's not gonna lock the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
Now it's a little harder to move, but mess with that as much as you want. Okay. So try not to
But like, see, if you were
try not to go
commentating, you could add
all like super
some
fast at the
Hispanic
same time.
words in there for all of
Just
the
relax.
all of the players that we have for the parents back home.
I mean, like Diego gets the ball, like, and now we got
Yeah.
Diego. You ever seen like the SNL clip of this is SNL clip, um, of like the one Hispanic guy on
Mhm.
SNL like talking about how Latino baseball players.
Oh, the Dominican. Yeah. He's talking with Colin on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah yeah yeah.
and now batting from Santo Domingo.
Yeah. from Diego Alas.
And now batting.
Goal!
He unmutes us, huh?
Oh yeah, wait. Do we get told when we're getting unmuted?
Yeah, usually we'll like. Well,
Okay.
because he used to like be sitting like right there.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
But now we'll just mute him.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. That's good to know. That'd be a great thing to know. I think I'm good when it comes to the rules and everything.
I don't know what I just did, but I can hear you in both ears now.
Oh, sweet. All right. Hell yeah. All right. Don't touch shit now.
Yeah, right.
Fucks up again.
Who was that tall dude? I thought that guy played basketball.
Which one?
One for us.
The do-rag on?
Yeah.
He's not tall. He's like, dude, he's shorter than you. He's like my height.
That's still pretty. I mean, considering Prince Soccer's height.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, yeah. When we're talking all the Latinos, yeah. I'd say our tallest is Jacob by far,
Yeah.
which is expected.
I wonder what we got him here.
Okay, wait. So it's Edgar Cartagena. Edgar Cartagena. Cartagena. Oh, actually, no, that's a tall guy right there. The white boy.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna guess. Let's see. What? Maybe he's Omri.
I thought Omri was the guy.
Oh yeah, no, he's from Kenya. No way, that's no, yeah. Maybe it's Cal. Yeah, it's Calvin. It's Calvin.
Yeah.
Guarantee you, Seattle.
That guy looks like he's
Yeah,
from Seattle.
yeah.
Oh, but he's over there. Down.
So it's Ian Kep.
Kep, yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, something. Yeah, Kep.
Yeah, it's Calvin. Yeah, see, that guy looks like he's from Seattle.
Yeah. Okay. On the live stream, right. Okay, sweet. Like welcome. Let's see. Let's do you. To keep it traditional. Yeah. If you want, like, if you're desperate, I could freestyle it, but I don't. It's a beautiful day out here in Elsa, Illinois. I know the viewers cannot see, but there are some hot dogs and burgers being cooked up, and boy, does it smell amazing. No, we just asked Ella to hand the camera over there. Yeah.
Here's what you're missing out.
Yeah. Here's. Boy, is the crowd roaring today. Yep, we have a lot of fans here lined up today.
Love that the viewers can't see this.
Yeah, no, it's we just asked. Is that crumble?
Here's what you're missing out on.
Is it? Is that Avery? Is that crumble? It is. What's the special occasion?
Lunch.
Oh, lunch. Woo!
Representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and may result in other disciplinary actions. In addition, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages or tobacco products are also grounds for removal.
Strategy. I'm sure they are, probably up for gender maybe. I found that people come later. More of the second half, yeah. Practice dinner, all that good stuff. We're praying. No, I don't know what we're doing. I typically do pray now, though.
let's meet the starters for today's game, beginning with the visiting Knights. Number 1, Derek Rodriguez. Number 4, David Beltran. Number 6, Van Von Hum. Number 7, Rylan Ballard. Number 9, Sage Ballard. Number 10, Caleb Hawkins. Number 11, Daniel Martinez. Number 13, Ty Ditbrenner. Number 14, Andres Mendoza. Number 15, Edward Mangolaju. And number 23, Trent Barnes. The head coach for the Knights is Jared Dean, assisted by Todd Esch. And now for the starters for your Principia Panthers. Number 3, a senior from Buenos Aires, Nacho Cachaza. Number 10, a senior from El Salvador, Diego Alas. Number 11, a junior from Ghana, Wizzy Akurani. Number 13, a senior from Germany, Jonathan Keller. Number 14, a junior from Argentina, Ronnie Garcia Lopez. Number 19, a senior from Ghana, Nana Quarantang. Number 20, a senior from Kenya, Michael Wanda. Number 21, a senior from Spain, Diego de Manuel Romero. Number 22, a senior from Los Angeles, Kay Paycheck. Number 25, a senior from Uganda, Kelvin Kasirye. And number 30, a freshman from El Salvador, Edgar Cartagena. The head coach for the Panthers is Marcus Boppel, assisted by Lee Barron and Christian Trissold. At this time, we ask you to remove your hats and please rise for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
Good afternoon and welcome into Principia College's soccer pitch for this matchup today between the Spurgeon College Knights and the Principia College Panthers. Both these teams come into this matchup sitting at 1-0. This, of course, the Panthers' home opener coming off a big win against Missouri Baptist University on Saturday. The Spurgeon Knights come in also riding a hot streak, in part due to their hot season last year where they went to the national tournament for their first time in only their fourth year as a team. This year they look to build on that as they get ready for this non-conference matchup against the Panthers. Spurgeon's last matchup, a win 5-1 over Ozark Christian College. The Panthers today roll out a team that is a little bit more aged than we've seen in previous years. Returning team captain Diego Alice, an all-sportsmanship team selectee for last year, leads the way. And here we are, just a few minutes behind schedule. Waiting for the go-ahead from the head referee. My name's Ethan Booth. Here with me is Cole Harrison. We'll be on the call for you today. Cole, how are we doing?
Doing amazing. It's a beautiful day out here in Elsa, Illinois, and I just can't wait to see how these Panthers do.
Yeah, Panthers, a good season last year. Can't come into this season ranked 4th in conference, St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, that is. They're known as SLIAC.
Ooh.
Early pressure here. That's Nana Karantang on the far side. No chance there. Franny hits the forward. Get an early whistle here. Going against Spurgeon. Be non-penal. Set play run. Cross high, arc and kick into the box. Karantang trying to rise up and make a play on it. No good. Pushed back out of the box by the Spurgeon defenders. Keller getting around a man, looking to cross it in. Good idea there. Early advantage here. First corner, not even 2 minutes into the game. Nacho Cachaza will take it, senior, out of Argentina.
That was great defense by David Beltran, number 4. Keeping it close to Keller, making sure he wouldn't attack.
Yeah, you would assume Spurgeon well aware of the athleticism as Cachaza shanks that one out of bounds. As I said, this Principia team just ripe with athletic, speedy guys.
Oh, yeah.
I think the top of that list has got to be Wizzy Afrani, isn't that right, Cole?
Yes, sir. Yep. The close second, I believe, either Diego or Jonathan. We have a very quick team, and chemistry is great. You know, this is a very experienced team. All of these players on the field, except for our goalie, have been playing for the last 2 years. And out of bounds by Spurgeon.
He's going to stay with Principia. And yeah, as you were saying, Cole, freshman goalie out of El Salvador in the box. That's Edgar Cartagena getting his first start of his college career. Expect to see all 3 of the Principia College goalies get into the game today. Edgar, the youngest of the 3, a junior and senior, will follow them, we assume. Some errant passing so far in the game that from Spurgeon. Panthers haven't taken advantage yet, but the Knights struggling to control the ball on their side of the field as they have a foul called on Wanda there.
Michael Wanda playing aggressive. I love it, but you know you can't be jumping over players' backs like that. But wouldn't we love that?
Not in this sport, at least. Line drive kick, heading towards the box. Knocked away there by Alice. Panthers trying to gain control. Give it away, bodies colliding, going for the ball, no call there. Paycheck, super senior, comes in, makes a tackle.
Looks like number 11, Daniel Martinez, is not getting back up. So it's a rough slide tackle by Paycheck. But we will continue playing regardless.
Referee seems to be of the opinion that he is playing it out a little bit, telling him to get up as play continues. Looks rather genuine to me, though, as Alice controlling the ball. Gets by a defender. He's going to anchor that midfield for the Panther offense. So speedy, just makes good decisions with the ball. There's not much else you can say about it. Alice, a little bit undersized, but a very mature player, knows his strengths, knows what he can do. As we're going to get that stoppage of play, we assume was going to come here.
The referee calls timeout to go check on our Martinez. See what's going on here. As you can see, number 9, Sage Ballard, is talking with the referee Hey, Ethan, you don't mind telling me some stats about Sage?
Yeah, I mean, what can you not say about Sage? Sage scored 33 goals. I repeat again, 33 goals for Spurgeon last season on their run towards the national tournament. He was the region player of the year. Him and his brother Rylan Ballard were just a lethal offensive attack. And I mean, I've never watched them play before, but you just take a look at the stat page from last year. The two of them just anchored the offense. Yeah, Rylan, he's going to be wearing number 7, Sage number 9. Both listed on our sheet as forwards.
That kid makes a great defensive block. And yet, both teams have yet to find a good rhythm. They're going back and forth. Kelvin with the ball, who passes up front.
Paycheck on the run. That's a defender out there. Oh, he gets tripped up. We're going to get the call there. He goes down. We're going to get a yellow card here. Early on. I do believe that's going against Spurgeon team captain, Andres Mendoza, an all-region player last year. Paycheck.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Kelvin, and phenomenal outbreak by Cade Paycheck. Fortunately, it did not match. However, we will be having number 21, Diego de Manuel Romero, take this kick. We'll see if the Panthers can create something or if they just go and attack like always.
Yeah, I expect them to try and play this ball towards Paycheck, who we just saw get fouled. Paycheck, one of the most athletic players you'll see on the field, that ability to rise up and header one in. We also saw them run a number of plays last year for him. Listed on our sheet as a defender, but the skill to play all over the field. Here we go. It's close instead, knocked away by Mendoza. Spurgeon is going to try and clear this out. Afrani intercepts that pass. He's going to pull back, reset this offense.
That's nice.
Panthers balancing out here. All else will play it over to Wanda. Wanda, room to work with. He's just going to take it himself. Ball at the middle. Karantang on the run. He's not going to get there. He's going to play forward. I expect that to go back to the goalie. The Knights wary of the speed of the Panther attackers.
You see Sage Ballard get the ball against Swanee. As you can see, he's just going through the defenders. His experience is well shown.
It's the freshman, Martinez, who we saw down earlier, cleared out nicely by Garcia Lopez. Little bit of lapse there defensively. The first one of the day for the Panthers. Say Juan Garcia Lopez there, caught a little bit out of position, didn't have the speed to catch up to Ballard. Luckily his teammates rotated in quickly. The attack was denied. I think part of that was also the Knights not necessarily rotating offensively as quickly as possible. Ball crossed towards the middle. Martinez with an opportunity here. Ballard on goal. Either tipped over the top. Yes, tipped over the top, says the far side referee. Marked it down as the first save of the day for Edgar Cartagena, freshman.
That was very rapid, very unexpected, but Panthers arose. They conquered well. That was really well communication from the goalie to our defenders. Unfortunately, looks like Cade Paycheck is on the floor from that last previous little scuffle he had, and it appears referee makes a timeout.
We'll get a sub in here. Paycheck has dealt with some knee problems in the past. I believe he might have even had surgery. Not sure if it's the same knee or even a knee problem to begin with, but definitely something to be aware of.
The ankle, it appears. We have our athletic trainer Dave running out to see if there's anything.
Big day, Principia College legend. We'll get him taken care of.
Yep.
Coming into the game for his first minutes of
Coming
the day.
into the game for the Panthers, number 23.
I don't know if you can hear the PA announcement. That's Omri Saperia out of Kenya, getting his first home minutes for the Panthers. It's a freshman. listed as a defender. Good size, athletic build. I've yet to see him play. Cole and I and all of you guys watching the broadcast will find out together what he's bringing to the table. Corner kick from the near side.
Caleb Hawkins for the corner.
A little bit far. Print goalie Cartagena tries to rise up and punch it out. Assistant referee will say he did touch it, or at least a member of Principia touched it, as we're going to do the mirror image of what we just saw from the far side. Hawkins will take it again. Hawkins was also an all-region electee for these Knights last year. That's 2 years in a row for him, actually. Ball cleared out by Alice. Cassiria trying to turn and go with it. Almost. The Knights back on the attack. Some really aggressive defense we're seeing, huh, Cole?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
And Will Romero trying to push it up. Defender on his back. No call. You know, I have to say, Cole, early on I'm really loving the way this referee is calling this game. Kind of letting the physicality come out in this game. Ball towards the middle. It's got maybe a handball there. No call.
Sage Ballard has the ball right now. He's trying to figure out how to pass his defenders. Goes for the shot.
On goal. Mark that's the second one down for Cartagena.
He's doing great right now. As you can see, he's very controlled, very relaxed. He's calling the shots for the team, trying to make this offensive game for the Panthers. A very long kick for that freshman. He's a very powerful kicker, as you can see.
Oh yeah, out of El Salvador, but been in America for some years now. Played at the Principia Upper School in St. Louis. That's a high school. Fun fact for those who've been around Principia soccer for a while, went to the same academy in El Salvador as Adriana Rooks did.
It didn't help you. Yeah, what's the guarantee? Yeah, well, at first I email you back and I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to count to 10 and I'm going to figure this out. Oh my God.
The Knights trying to get something going offensively. Early on, we saw a lot of Principia pressure. It's kind of gone away in the last 5 or so minutes. The Knights held an offensive advantage, kept the ball on their attacking side of the field for a decent amount of time now. Ball played back towards the box, denied by Kachaza. The Knights still controlling, pushing up. They got room on this near side. That's Mendoza working against Kachaza. Plays into the box. Cartagena will pick it up, no problem. Mendoza there looking for a runner. Looks like Ballard was in position to do so. Just a little bit late, miscommunication. So Principia can capitalize.
It appears Principia is running a 4-2-4. Four strikers, 2 midfield, and 4 defenders. They're trying to find a rhythm here. Ooh, Saperia kicks it out before anything bad could happen.
Defense and that alignment, that formation for the Panthers can make those midfielders run quite a bit, as well as those winging defenders to go up and down and kind of fill in the midfield as need be. But with how athletic this team is, you see Jonathan Keller there dropped back a good amount. He's one of those guys that can really play that hybrid role, run up and down the wings, be an offensive threat but also a defensive stalwart.
I also love how they have Diego Alas and Wizzy Afani in the middle. You know, they two very quick players, know how to dribble extremely well, and they can play off their players from defenders back to the strikers, and really just see how effective these players can move.
Absolutely. Hawkins takes the corner, plays it towards the middle. Ferrante knocks it out. Cassiria going to try and get on the run here. He's got friends with him. Plays over to Afrani. Afrani got room in front of him. One man to beat. Afrani gets around Afrani one-on-one with the goalie. Goalie runs up to try and get it. Goalie's going to knock it out over here towards the stands.
Whew. What a play.
He's driving my blood pressure up right there.
Yep. Principia is trying to attack, trying to get this motion going. And Spurgeon is just trying to just deflect everything they can at the moment.
And that's kind of what we saw last year. When the Panthers were being successful, they were building off that counter, that momentum they created off their defensive prowess. And Romero hasn't knocked away down. Martinez for Spurgeon. working against the larger defender. We're going to get a call here. Going against number 15, Edward, excuse me on this name, Mangalaju. I hope I got that right. If I didn't, how will you tell me? Kidding. Manuel Romero will take the free kick. Playing in towards the 18, across.
Beautiful.
Good defense there. I believe that was Rylan Ballard.
So height really shows, as he is standing at a whopping 6'1". One of the more taller players on the field.
Absolutely. Mendoza kicks that one high, trying to create some space. Misplayed by Martinez. He's going to have to try and header it out. Cachaza trying to control. This is Ballard, plays it back towards the goalie. Knights with some breathing room now. This Principia really pushed up in that 4-2-4. Gonna play this all the way back to the goalie. Move from the goalie, puts Ballard on his butt. The freshman El Salvador trying to advance it. We're gonna get a call here, going against Karantang. Or Wanda, excuse me.
Yeah, that's the second one. You know, he's a very aggressive defender. He likes to get those headers as much as possible.
Incredibly athletic. I mean, talk about an athlete. Nana, or Wanda, excuse me. She can just jump out of the building. There's no other way to put it. Really quiet guy around campus too. Doesn't say much, but on the soccer pitch, he makes his presence felt, that's for sure.
Yeah. Caleb Hawkins takes a kick. See what he will do with it.
Keep your eye on number 9 there, Ballard. Just outside of the 18. We're going to make a run to the box and try and make a play on this ball.
And Ethan was right. Went right to Ballard, except Nacho Cachaza was there to defend it.
There it is. Fancy trying to push this away. If they get this ball back, look for them to counter. Just like that, here comes Alice. He's got Casirier out in front. See if he can use him. Casirier got to be careful of the offsides right here. He's a little bit too far in front. Alice tripped up. Good calm ball control here from the Panthers. The counter got denied. And this is something we didn't see out of them too much last year. When that counter got denied, they have to be able to reset and get back into position. That's what they just did right there. Good sign if you're a Panther fan. Keller trying to cross it in. Nobody there. Good idea. I think he was expecting Manuel Romero to be on the run right there. Right idea. He's side out. Throw in for the Knights.
Yeah, that's what the Panthers were wanting to happen, except that there's a little miscommunication between Calvin and Jonathan Keller. However, I believe they will figure it out. Oh,
we're gonna get a
little trip up there, but no call.
No call. I think the referee kind of saw like a mutual handsiness. Sometimes you'll see a referee just kind of let it cancel out. Garcia Lopez, the man on, able to get over to Cachaza. Cachaza pushing towards the middle. Our basic soccer defensive philosophy: don't give up the middle easy. The Knights kind of doing a little bit too much of that right now. Karantang gets around him, man. Trying to cross it in. For Afrani shot on goal, deflected by the goalie. Keller trying to recover it. Back towards the goalie. What a save there.
Derek Rodriguez, goalie, he is one heck of a defender. That was insane, the way he just doubled both of those shot attempts. However, it appears that looks like Daniel Martinez is not feeling. Actually, sorry, excuse me, that is not Daniel Martinez.
So we got 2 men down. Looks like we do have Daniel Martinez down
right
here.
Yeah.
Towards his own box, and another one. I think that's number 17 or 15, maybe.
15. Big guy, you know. There's not a lot out there, so. Yep, number 15. I knew it. Fortunately, two Spurgeon players not feeling
too hot.
Yeah, but
this game, Big Dave Motzer's gonna get him taken care of. Can't miss him on the field. Looks like Martinez, the freshman. Remember, he went down early off that aggressive tackle from Cade Paycheck. Play was briefly stopped early on for him to recover, but he didn't come off the pitch. It looks like Mingalaju will come off the pitch. Martinez also limping towards his bench, but it would appear he's going to stay on. Catch you up on that sub as soon as we get eyes on it.
It appears to be number 12, Jack Downey, and what's that? And number 18, Tyler Jones are coming onto the pitch.
So brief stoppage of play. About 16 minutes into this game. Some exciting moments. A lot of offensive pressure from both teams, both playing a really aggressive brand of soccer or football, whatever you prefer to call it. Head referee going to go check.
Into the game for the night.
Goalie. Looks like we're
12, Jack Downey. Number 18, Tyler Jones.
So he'll just call it live like that. Goalie's going to pick it up so we can roll it on over.
We apologize for the smoke that's going on with the field right now. We were having a little barbecue that didn't really mesh well with the weather. The wind is pushing it on the field.
Just going to give the players a smell of those beautifully grilled hot dogs and burgers from the Principia Campus Events team. Huge shout out to them and Campus Events Director Heather Holmes for giving the students and fans here at Principia an opportunity to get a snack as they watch the game, all free of charge. The weather out here, of course, beautiful. 79 degrees right now, 80 degrees at game start. Sun setting behind Cole and myself, although a couple hours before we lose any daylight. Just what a beautiful day. Krontang on the attack here. He's got a man on, so he's going to pull it back. Attacking middle, way too easy if you're the Knights. Good idea from Cassierier trying to play it back to Krontang off the pass. Just a little bit of miscommunication. Panthers coached by second-year head coach Marcus Batolt. Marcus, really big on mental toughness on his team and team building. Before the season started, back during sports camp, so the week before classes, as the ball gets played back to the Principia goalie, Marcus brought in a man named Travis Thomas, who has worked with the USA men's national team as a mental health coach. They brought in Travis Thomas to talk to the team about being mentally tough and growing together as a family. He led some team building workshops, things like that. And talking to Marcus before the game today, he just shared how impactful that felt to his players, that they can kind of be a family, a brotherhood, working together to accomplish what they're trying to. That ball's going to go out, no call. Principia students a little bit upset, but no harm, no foul as Ollis steals it away. Kachaz and Ollis getting a little bit tangled up here. Baller throws down Ollis. Excuse me, as Ollis trips on his feet. Baller deep into the corner, trying to get around a man. Gets stopped firm. Juan, he clears it out. See if he can try and counter here, make some room. Ollis, great slide tackle, great body positioning. We're going to get a call here.
The cleats came up.
Ah.
Yeah, watch those cleats. Never wanted that to happen.
Glad you're better reading lips than I am. I would not have gotten that. He's wearing glasses. That's why it is.
Yep.
He's cheating.
Hawkins yet again with the goal kick. I feel like Hawkins probably has a very powerful leg that he tries to utilize.
I think that's a good inference right there, Cole.
Yep. Yeah. Also, as Booth mentioned before, watch number 9, Sage Ballard. Yep, goes right to him. Oh, but it appears his younger brother, or sorry, no, they're twins, right?
Inconclusive.
Anyways, his
They are
brother,
the same year.
his brother
Riley.
interfered with that. But it doesn't stop the attack going on here.
I'll have to talk to the family about that one.
Garcia Lopez looks down the field to see who she had passed to. Passes to the Franny, who
Great
gives
ball off of Franny's head. Keller, room to work with. Got a man on his right shoulder. Cassierier with him, trying to get around a man. He's gonna put the shot on goal. Crossed in.
Rodriguez with another save.
Well, good positioning from the goalie there.
Yes.
I mean, if he was a little bit late on the rotation, Cassierier is there to tap that in. resulting in out on the run. That's going to go out of bounds. A little bit too firm. Looking down the near side for Jack Downey. Entered the game recently, so say he's fresher, maybe a little bit faster than other players in the field.
Something that happened last year was that when the Panthers attack and they have good motion, but they get stopped, they tend to fall back a little bit later than what they should be. However, this year, it appears that they've figured that out and have been able to stop a lot of Spurgeon's attacks, which is amazing to see.
You know, listening or hearing from somebody who's a team builder professional like Travis Thomas helps with team building. But you know what else helps with team building, Cole?
What's that?
A lot of conditioning.
Oh,
And I hear that these Panthers did a lot of conditioning in the last 3-4 weeks since they've gotten to campus. And I feel like you can see it on the field a little bit.
Oh yeah.
No lack of hustle.
Garcia Lopez looking down the field again to see who to move it to. He chooses Jonathan Keller with the speed. Oh, Jonathan's too late to act, as well as the Rodriguez stopping his foot tracks.
Good read there again. Rodriguez is a graduate student, so he's been playing some college soccer for a while now. You can see his positioning is, well, elite.
Yep. Spurgeon looks to try to get some motion going here.
Yeah, their offense definitely stalled a little bit now. They're close to taking advantage of a lot of their set pieces, the Principia lapses that result in free kicks, corner kicks, etc. But their set offense struggling to get any sort of motion, get around that 4-2-4.
I may be wrong with the positioning of the field, but both, if they're not the 4-2-4, I have seen that they're about the same what's the word I'm trying to think about? They're running the same set.
Positioning.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was trying to use the word positioning, but
you know, the message is way more important than the words. Sorry, you guys listening can see it on the screen.
Oh, Wizzy, you're funny. Goes through the defender's legs. He's a great defender. You know, it helps when you're so low to the ground.
Don't let Wizzy watch this back. Catching strays in the first half.
No, but him and Alas are amazing when it comes to defending, because they can track the defender's motions and just overall just
quick feet.
Yeah,
Just ability to play within themselves.
Yeah.
Kronte try to take advantage of his positioning there.
Jack Downey tries to attack. Oh, no.
Bad
Leaves
ball.
it open.
Cartagena steps up. That's good work from the freshman.
Yeah, way to stop number 9, Sage Ballard, from getting probably one of his few goals this year. I'm not sure if he scored one last game that he played, but
I haven't been able to find the stats from the last game to know if he scored yet this season. But I think that based off of last year, we can infer that he's going to be looking to score. Did I mention 33 goals in a season? For those listening, I hope you appreciate how wild that is.
Hawkins yet again in the corner, trying to get the perfect move. Oh, wow! It appeared that number 11, Daniel Martinez, tried to get Andres Mendoza tried to get a spider kick. Not sure that's the correct. What? Scorpion. Wrong animal.
Wrong animal.
But he tried to get a scorpion kick going, but it was defended. Bicycle kick. Bicycle, scorpion, and spider, whatever it may be.
He tried to kick it in the goal.
Yeah, he tried to get it, but
that's what matters.
Our defenders of Principia are unmatched.
So update on Sage Ballard's scoring to open this season. He had a hat trick in the last game.
Oh, I'm not surprised, actually.
Yeah, no
surprises there.
Yep.
3 goals already, but so far Principia has locked him down and not been able to score.
Yeah, you definitely see that they're aware of him. Seeing Garcia Lopez on him most plays, Garcia Lopez very tall. We don't have him listed right here in our sheet, but I do believe he's at, at a minimum 6'4". I mean, a tall dude. Cassirier with room to work. Good defensive rotation there. Spurgeon going to deny it. Played up the field. Kachaza controls to Afrani. Afrani going to work with Kachaza back again. Cassirier getting back in position. Is this the slowest attack you've ever seen? Wizzy and Afrani playing playground soccer, just back and forth.
Panthers trying to get an action set to attack. They're just playing back and forth, trying to feel how the defenders are reacting.
Trying to play through right there for Cassirier. From Wanda, no good. Ballard, 1-on-4, doesn't have numbers. Turns around, finds a friend. Hawkins, trying to go over Downey, no good. Keller jumps it. And Will Romero hits the deck, no call. Neither should there have been a call. Work on my phrasing there. Ball played back to the goalie, Rodriguez. Ball played up, Ballard trying to make a play. Garcia Lopez there. Knocks it up. Good ball. Kachaza, veteran play right there. Not only able to clear it out, but you can't underappreciate him making sure that's not a corner kick. Making sure it goes side out so they have a throw in instead of the advantage of a corner kick.
Sage battle with the ball, trying to see his teammates, trying to see what's going on here. Trent Barnes passes it up to. Ooh.
I think that's Hawkins, is it not?
No. Hawkins is taller. Oh,
Keller. Syria can try and get there. Kelvin's going to get there. He's got Keller with him. Keller making sure to stay onside. The Knights circling back.
Passes back to Manuel Romero.
Oh, almost got through to Cassirier. This is Barnes now. He's going to clear it out on the far side. He's going to bounce out of bounds. We get some subs right here.
Okay, it looks like we got some freshmen coming in.
First home minutes for some people. We got Eduardo Salazar checking in for the first time today. If they're going to let him in right now, they are.
Looks like Cassirier and
Karante going to take a break.
Taking a break.
Salazar is our first sub, trying to get the number on the other sub.
9.
Got number 9. That's going to be Alejandro Viborio. And both getting their first home minutes. Franny on the attack. Shot on. I mean, that guy caught me off guard. He was too fast. I didn't even realize he was attacking.
I looked down and, wow, he's just already at the goal.
So I was talking to Rafa Asensio, one of the goalies for the Panthers, and he just kind of brought up to me that Afrani's been dealing with a lot of leg injuries and issues of the last 2 years. So his sophomore year, he did not play a single minute as he was recovering from some lower body injuries. Last year, he came back, played rather limited minutes. We would see him have to come out of games dealing with some pain, some things, but he was still just a huge impact player. As Panthers have the ball in the box, Chaucer tries to make something happen as Afrani. Right on cue, plays Ballard trying to break free. Gets around a man. Advantage Knights. Drop the back. Ballard's going to control. We'll finish my Afrani story in a second. Chaucer pops it up. Panthers need to clear this out. I helped to do so. Not able to do so again. And now they will. I was saying Afrani, despite his injuries, just struck Rafa Asensio as just an electric player that changes the game whenever he's on the pitch. In their first game of the season, Afrani scored a goal in the first half of the game, came out of the game for an extended period of time, came back in, and then assisted with the second goal of the game. Right, just a playmaker. He's trying to take advantage of there. So despite Afrani's limited minutes in the last 2 years, despite his lack of conference honors since his freshman year, still a player that needs to be taken note of if you're playing against the Principia Panthers.
Subbing in for the Panthers, number 5, Sebastian Castro.
And subbing in for the Panthers, number 5, Spurgeon Castro. And also right on cue, as I was just telling a story about him, subbing in the goal, Rafa Asensio Garcia, El Gato, out of El Salvador. As I am now realizing, the Panthers have 2 Salvadorian goalkeepers this year.
And to hit the Salvador reference, we actually have, I believe it's, what? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Ooh, Spanish.
I believe we have five players from El Salvador on the pitch right now.
Oh, man.
Yes. Oh.
Keller, room to work. Keller across the middle. He's got a man there. The freshman plays it back. Unselfish play.
Oh.
You love the desire to get the teammate involved right there, but I think the objective fan thinks he probably should have shot that off first touch.
These freshmen, first time trying to get a feel for how his environment is played, and I think they just realize that these defenders are quicker than they are in high school, and they just gotta get a good position to strike.
Pull the trigger. Cole and I both some basketball guys. They say the best shooters are the ones that don't stop shooting, right?
Yeah.
They got that confidence to keep on shooting even when it's not going in. So Knights will re-control here. Getting down to the waning minutes of this first half. Back and forth. I'd say momentum firmly on the Panthers side so far today, but nobody's been able to break through.
Ronnie with the ball, trying to find some players as he goes 1 against 3, and a ref is called,
One more time.
And the ref calls, a whistle saying apparently a foul on Spurgeon.
So this is a big opportunity here for the Panthers. Only about 30 yards out, and Will Romero is going to take it. I'm not sure who they're going to play this to. I would say Paycheck if he was on the pitch. Garcia Lopez is lined up there on the 18. He's got the size for this.
And the kick. Oh, it's blocked.
It was on goal. He was not trying to pass that ball.
Oh, was that a gut shot? My goodness.
Oh, he's player's still down for Spurgeon.
Spurgeon attacks. What is this? 1-on-4 right now.
What
Ballard.
Body on the line for the team. Diego Alves, what else can you say? What an effort.
I love it. Panthers retract back to defense, and they successfully stopped. Spurgeon tries to just goal a fast goal.
So going to back up some of my claims about a momentum on the Principia Panthers side. Panthers have 7 shots compared to just 2 for the Knights. To the Knights' credit, though, 2 out of 2 of their shots have been on goal. Our score sheet, the live stats, have the Panthers down for 3 shots on goal of those 7. Call's going to go against Manuel Romero there.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah, senior out of Spain, very physical player in the best possible way if you're a Principia Panther fan, but a little bit too much there. Ball played deep into the box, popped straight up Asensio. First thing of the game, Thompson Keller kind of deked his man there, got around him. Clears almost all the way up the field. Hollis, right place at the right time. So often is.
Very close call there.
Up to Afrani on the far left side.
Cuts middle.
Plays through. Ooh. Good idea there. Looking for Liborio. No good. Knights create some more space again. Keller trying to control. Keller with room to work with. He's got a man with him. Liborio, Keller. Liborio gonna have to find somebody to cross it in. Too high, arcing. Too high. Too much arc. He's gonna fly over the box. And stay in bounds though. Coach Batzold upset about something for the Panther side. We get a call here. Salazar got tripped up. So, about midfield, and Romero take the free kick. 9.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
See what Manuel Romero kicks up here.
Look at Keller, the near side, a lot of room.
Right to Derek Rodriguez. Great idea. Just a little too forward to the goal.
Now, I don't know if there's miscommunication there. Keller here on the near side had no man with him. You would guess that he would have been able to make a good run at the goal. But Panthers had other plans there. It's Kachaza. He's around a man. Good ball up ahead, Keller.
All right, Keller. Let's see what you got.
Try and cross it in.
Keller
with him.
He's got the experience on the right side. And yet another malfunction.
The Panther machine. Just a little bit out of sync right now on the offensive end, despite the pressure. You figure if everything was clicking, we see more of these shots on goal and going in.
Little twinks here and there, but it appears that the Panthers are trying to figure out a good set to continue on putting pressure as well as getting back on defense. And that was Superior with the defense kicking it out, make sure that Ryan Ballard does not go farther than he needs to be.
Absolutely. Checking into the game now. That's a basketball phrase, isn't it? Subbing into the game now for the Panthers, Ian Cap Jr. out of Kansas City.
As well as Ethan Weeks, number 24 for Spurgeon. Oh, sorry, that's not 24. That is 29. Lian Shin. Shin with the ball. Fresh legs are definitely dangerous later in the game.
Doza. Superior. Good position.
Knights set back, try to recollect what they're about to attack with.
Kept calling for his teammates to push up with him. Ball played deep to the box. Since he'll come up and collect. The women's soccer team just showed up. Their game that was supposed to follow this one was canceled, but they're here to support the men. We got an offsides call. An assistant ref here on the near side.
The stands have filled up quite nicely.
Oh yeah.
For Principia fans.
Yeah, you know, I think they heard that there was newsstands out here. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. We got some new cement pads out here. I think it's the old bleachers, but you know, on a new setting. It's a good bit nicer.
Love to see the support out here.
It's the burgers. Physical play here. Whoa. Ballard and Alice going at it. Iron sharpens iron as Alice wins this battle. Principia.
Castro
Deep
punches
ball,
it
Keller.
out.
Not going to be able to get there. A little bit too short. Mendoza here. Working with Hawkins. Keller going to take this away. Keller has got kept with him. See if he can get middle. Get some room. Plays it towards the middle. You hear the stands reaction. You might have heard me clapping. Laporio a little bit late on the rotation. Otherwise, you're looking at a tap-in for the Panthers. Keller says, my bad, a little bit too early. That's the leadership you'd like to see out of your senior. Keller, of course, out of Germany. Multi-sport athlete here at Principia. Wicked fast, runs for the track team as well in the winter/spring. Also probably one of the best physiques you'll see on a soccer player, I'd say. Don't tell him I said that.
All right, we're talking too much about the physiques, not about the soccer.
Oh,
Keller gets it on the right side.
On cue. Oh, what a save by Rodriguez. That stays in bounds, question mark?
No, out of bounds right now for a corner kick for the Panthers.
So via corner, just over 4 minutes remaining. He's on cue.
We're getting little opinions from the crowd right now. I'm not really liking the reactions.
They liked the energy. It's okay, that'll go in the highlight reel. Header in the box. That was the defender, Garcia Lopez, deep in there. Throw out from the goalie. Could have been a call there.
Castro defends, pushes it out.
Great positioning.
Gives the Panthers to recollect themselves, come back to on the defensive side.
Yeah, I mean, some nightmare fuel here for the Panthers if they give up something right here. And they need to finish out this half. Even if they don't score anything, they need to keep the momentum with them going into half number 2.
It's a close call right there. Luckily, Asensio Garcia tries to suit his players to make a right decision.
Absolutely. Cap here.
Pushes it out a little too far. To right though.
Good idea. Him and Laporio getting on the same page here. Starting to throw in. Cap almost able to get there.
I like Kep's pressure right now. He's trying to get the Knights to act quickly, hopefully mess up. And as you can see, these soft passes won't cut it. So putting that pressure on number 6, Von Hum, is quite ideal.
Absolutely. Cap surrounded by defenders, take the ball away. Plays over to Keller. He's on sides, he's got room to work with. One man to beat.
He goes. Oh, pushes it too far. And
oh, they're going to call a place kick for the goalie. Keller briefly tried to plead his case that it was touched out by the Spurgeon defender. Doesn't work very often. So Rodriguez will take the place kick. Goalie kick. Plays it short. The Knights playing a little bit of a slower game here as this second half is on down. Not pushing pace as much as we saw early on.
Chin with the ball, trying to make a move. Passes the Ballard. Ballard is just conquered by the Panthers.
That's Ryland Ballard. Went down a little bit. It looks like he's okay. On screen, you're trying to differentiate the Ballard brothers. Ryland wearing white sleeves that are still white despite the time of the game. Asensio, good patience there. Get over anxious with the pressure from the Spurgeon attacker. Good ball down the field. Allis.
Yeah,
1 minute remaining in the first half.
1 minute left. I want to see if Panthers can get something going right now.
The crowd wants it. Panther throw it. Chaza will take it. for
Goes-
Keller.
Yep.
Kept challenging. Kicked out. Clear it out. 30 seconds. The Panthers want to make something happen. It's probably safe to say that we'll stay 0-0 to end this half, barring.
Oh, but he goes to Laboria. Actually,
Make me wrong.
gets it to Saperia. Now to get Keller on the right side again. Fails to attack.
You see him. He's trying to play it back in there. Had Manuel Romero on the run.
Oh, Ballard is coming in hot.
Ballard advantage.
Castro the defend. Oh, he shoots and it goes
A
over.
little bit high. Into the
Yep.
woods. See that ball never.
Yep, nope. That's
gone.
Gone forever.
Nose goes.
And Hernandez.
All right, that's going to take us to the half. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes. We'll give you an update on the stats at the end of the first half as when we come back. My name's Ethan. Here with me is Cole. See you in 15.
Yep.
Welcome back into the Principia College soccer pitch as we get ready for this second half. A quick overview of the stats going on. Obviously, the score is still tied up at nothing, but stat sheet is leaning the Principia Panthers direction. 9 shots compared to just 3 for the Knights. 5 of those on goal compared to just 2 of those for the Knights. The Knights do have the advantage as far as corners, and they've collected a yellow card. Even on fouls, though, Panthers have just been able to get more pressure on the offensive side so far. A lot of that due to their ability to get out and counter and run and use their athleticism. The Knights goalie, Derek Rodriguez, having himself a game. He is keeping the Knights in it. His positioning is elite. It's perfect. He is just right where they need him to be at the right time. Cole, what are you looking for here in the second half from the Panthers to break through?
I'm looking for chemistry. You know, there's been times where we've been stepping over each other's shoes, and we haven't really figured out, you know, how to just get into the holes and get an open shot that isn't, you know, not there, right? You know, we have players that are on the
Get a foul call there.
yeah, but just you know, teamwork. You know, I feel like they've had that professional Thomas, you know, Travis Thomas come in, and I haven't really seen as much you know, cohesiveness that I would like to see.
Yeah, I think just some mistiming there. That's cost them a couple opportunities, and you figure that's what Coach Marcus Bathel was telling them there in the huddle at halftime.
Also to tell you who's in right now for Principia is our goalie number 0, Jago Ellis, as well as number 7, Effenberg Hoya, have come into the game, and to also mention one of our defenders, number 12. Oh boy, I really don't want to butcher this. Number 12.
Azuche Ejimaru.
Oh, thank you, Ethan, for giving me
man.
there. Oh, wow, I'm dangerous. But it appears we have another corner kick for Spurgeon, and you could have guessed it. Kayla Hawkins is there to kick it. Let's see if they can find something here. Beautiful middle. Headed out by Juani Garcia Lopez.
Got some room up ahead to Kep. Kep, Hoya with him. Gets it over to Hoya. Hoya back to Kep. Kep.
Oh, he's
Gotta
running.
get on his horse. Defender on.
He's got Von Hum on him, trying to figure out what to do. Right now, Panthers have no numbers, and Alas is pushed away by Ryan Ballard.
Yeah, good defensive rotation there from the Knights to get back there. Opportunity. Let's talk a little bit about Effenberg Hoya, freshly into the game. Didn't play in the Panthers' first game of the season, nursing a bit of an upper body injury. Back now, Hoya was a all-conference second-team electee for St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference last year. Very fast, very talented, great touch, and an ability to see the right way through the defense. And I don't mean that in a dribbling way. I mean that in getting on the right runs, getting out in front, and being ready to receive that pass from his teammates.
Yeah, he's a key figure as a striker, and really knows how to pressure the defense and get in through the holes and get a quick shot going.
Speaking of pressuring the defense, Knights on the attack, cross into the box, opportunity here, shot on goal. It goes in for Spurgeon Knights, their first score of the day.
Number 4, David Beltran, finished that in, nearly hitting Jacob Ellis's hands. Somehow sneaks it through, and that will lead the score to 1-0. Knights are ahead.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal pass here from the near side. I don't have the number right now, but we'll get it to you as soon as we know it. A little bit of a misplay by the defender on the near side for Principia. Jacob Ellis in the goal, positioned probably where he should have been, but misplay defensively allowed the attacker to get around, create space, and get a good cross. There just wasn't a man on that ball. I don't think the Panthers, especially the defensive front, didn't expect that ball to actually get crossed in. But now, Spurgeon, foot on the Panther next. Panthers have to get something going now. As the momentum they built there in the first half is gone.
Castro boots it up to the far side of the field, trying to get Effenberg to, try to get a shot going. Fortunately, Spurgeon counteracts that and pushes the Panthers back to midfield. Panthers trying to recollect, find something. Juan Garcia Lopez with the ball, passes up to Kep. Kep has the ball, passes it to, what's his name?
That's Ejimadu over there on the far side, crossing towards the middle. Defender. Just to cover our bases here, that goal was assisted by Jack Downey, the sophomore of Independence, Missouri. Didn't start the game, came in as a sub, and has done quite the job so far today.
Sage Ballard with the ball, passes it up to his teammate who is offsides, luckily.
Panthers catch a break there.
Hawkins was offsides a bit there. It's all right, though. I think Ellis would have saved that goal regardless.
Yeah, I got a feeling. Lack of focus. Lack of focus right here from the Panthers starting in the second half. Defense just out of position. Cost them once, almost cost them again.
Yeah, something to note here is that we have a decent amount of freshmen right now on the field that have to adapt to this new atmosphere they're experiencing, and it also goes with the experienced players, some seniors here to guide these. Oh boy, guide these freshmen to be familiar with the game. And Derek Rodriguez boots the ball out to Sage Ballard and he shoots it. Jacob Ellis is there to save it.
Good collection, good positioning by Ellis, playing the angles, making sure he's in the right spot. So Ballard's got to make an impossible shot to put that in.
What I've noticed so far in this second half is that Sage Ballard has 2 shots on goal, and last half, oh boy, Derek Rodriguez just boots that into the woods. He really does not want those ball keepers to find that one.
Oh yeah.
But something that the Panthers defense needs to figure out is how to not allow Sage Ballard to get a shot and to lock him down.
Yeah, he's too free right now.
Yep. Good shot, so tries to find
Laborio there.
Yep. No luck.
Really aggressive here from the Sturgeon goalie. That's Rodriguez. Just stepping up a lot and taking away those passes that are a step below the quality the Panthers are looking for. He's taken away many an opportunity for the Panthers just off of that positioning, being so far up in the box and being ready for the overpass. Attack here. On the near side, that's Downey. Remember, he assisted that last goal. Have to pull out and reset. Into Ballard. Defended by Castro. Good with the work there from freshman El Salvador just called for the foul. That's Eduardo Salazar. You know, I'd like to see Cole. I'd like to see an all Salvadorian lineup rolled out there by the Panthers. We were doing some math there at halftime.
Yeah.
Seven players out of El Salvador on this men's soccer team. Shot. What a header there. I'm pretty sure that was off of Sage Ballard's head. Ellis. Good reactions. Line drive, drop kick up the middle.
Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to have a full El Salvador squad since 2 of them are goalies. So one of them, either Cartagena or Asensio Garcia, would have to get on the defensive pitch, see how they react. But
I like to think one of them could figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Experience with it. But yeah, Sebastian Castro here to kick it, and he boots it to the Panthers striking end.
Hoya gonna put some pressure on. That's what he does. He's sneaky.
Yep. You don't see him coming. The Knights effectively pass it around.
Yeah. Call here.
Yep.
That's a yellow.
Principia
wanted it against Sturgeon. Looks like it's going against Azuche Ejimadu, the freshman. Knights player still down on the ground.
I believe that's Andres Mendoza.
That's the captain, the defender.
This is the third time we've seen him on the floor this evening, and it's unfortunate. We have Dave, our athletic trainer, going out to see how Mendoza's state is.
You hate to see that. Ejimaru a little bit overzealous. Looking to make a play on the ball in front of his own bench. So you figure got some birds in the ear, giving him some extra energy, and just misplayed it. I would say the positioning of Mendoza wasn't particularly advantageous either. There's a little bit of shared blame there, but Azuche as the aggressor, the call will go against him. The fault is ultimately his. Nothing intentional, of course. Mendoza on his feet now. His teammates are going to help him off the pitch as well as Dave Motts are there. Looks like he's limping that left foot up, hopping on one foot.
Pierce's upper ankle, lower shin has been hit too many times this evening. That's why I think the shin guards are effective, but I actually don't see much shin guards out on the field right now. Actually, I take that back.
These have really big calves.
And David Beltran will take this free kick. Passes it off.
Max Arbuckle subs in for the Knights.
What a last name.
Sounds like a pirate, perhaps.
Arbuckle. All right, Spurgeon they're keeping this ball, passing between Hum and Ballard. No, sorry, Hum and Beltran. Finally take a move.
Boy, I tried taking it away there. Haven't seen the Panthers get out on a real counter yet. Some better defensive rotation from the Knights early on in the second half, and maybe that's the bigger story than anything else.
Yeah. The Knights have plenty of time right now, as there's not a lot of pressure. Panthers are staying quite defensive at the moment.
Yeah, there's a little bit of frustration showing on the field for the Panthers. I would expect Coach Marcus Vatzel to get some of his upperclassmen in here as we near the end of this, or as we get closer to the end of this game, and get a call here going against Spurgeon. Made live really quick. Or here we go. Always on the attack, gets tackled. And not the soccer tackle, the football tackle. American football, that is. And that's going to be a card. Second one going against Spurgeon today. This one's going against number 12, Jack Downey. Just not making enough of a play on the ball. A little bit too much body check there. From behind like that, it's really hard to make a play on the ball just because of your body positioning. Downey, sophomore, played well today. Maybe showing his age a little bit. That's Sejimaru on the far side. Good touch, collects. Can try and cross it in. Finds a man, shot on goal, rolls off, saved by Rodriguez, staying in bounds.
Oh, Kev had an amazing shot right there on the ground. Rodriguez with the spectacular save, kept it in, and overall, I'm actually not sure what this call was, but
it appears that it was offsides.
Offsides. Yes.
I don't know if I've ever seen it that close to the goal,
yeah.
but the best opportunity of the day maybe for the Panthers.
Yep. Now I got my blood boiling. That was very close.
Check my Apple Watch real quick. Heart rate's at 100. That's not true. This video of Ejimaru showing out a little bit. He gets taken down. Principia fans wanna call, they're not gonna get it. A card that is, Principia did get the call. Salazar will start off the set piece. Referee will mark off how close the defender can be. Defender was a few steps too close. Here's Salazar. Keep an eye on Hoya, number 7. Played in. Hoya
Oh, beautiful
in position.
pass.
Off of
Garcia Lopez.
Oh!
Oh, no. Referee calls it off.
Offsides. Oh, man.
God. Oh, you hate to see it, but, you know, fair game, fair game.
You know, we don't have instant replay. We'll trust the assistant referee on the far side's call, but
Boy.
Ejimadu almost making his mark on this game.
That is what the Panthers needed right there.
Yeah, a little life back in this crowd.
Yep.
I'm on my feet. My heart rate may actually be 100 now. Good body control by Kep there to not foul. Really impressed.
The Knights have had a little bit more time on their hands to pass these passes, and neither team has found an effective motion to continue. Finally, Hoya put some pressure on the goalie to make the decision.
Yeah, Panthers do have to keep on applying that pressure so that we're not just going to have the clock wind down for the next 30 minutes. Right? They need to break through. They need to make something happen. Well, it kind of feels inevitable, right, as a fan, that the Panthers would break through at some point. But just the simple mistakes, you know, the offsides, the mistimed passes are preventing them from reaching their potential for this game. I see Wizzy Afrani stretching out on the far side, getting those hamstrings loose. I would expect to see him back in here relatively soon. Curious of the status of Cade Paycheck. He's got his warm-up top back on. He exited this game about 20 minutes in.
Knights have spread out the field effectively, and it's really have the full control of the ball right now. And Panthers are trying to counteract that with how far they are passing it, keeping it in control. Unfortunately, that pass is a little bit too long for Laborio. The Knights get the ball back again. However, there's a sub going on out here. The Knights. Here's Sage Ballard is finally exiting, and Oliver Birch, number 22, is making his debut. He's a freshman. Laborio gets the ball, passes it back to the Castro. Right back to Laborio again. And once again, back to Castro.
El Salvador team chemistry.
Yeah. Salazar with the ball.
Subbing on for the Knights.
Yep.
And what's that? Another
Salvador.
Salvadorian.
Yep, you know it.
Ejimadu beats his defender.
Oh.
No offside this time. Oh, what a play by Rodriguez there.
My goodness, this guy is an absolute wall.
But you know what? I'm getting really excited to watch Azuchi Ejimadu play some soccer this year. I mean, there's a lot of energy the way that guy plays.
Two shots on goal at the moment. Boy, what, the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes? It's pretty incredible to see.
Yeah, if for the score's sake, that last one might not get counted as a shot on goal.
That's fine.
The trajectory was there. Yeah, and it was certainly the right idea.
Yep.
Good touch there from Laborio Alice, trying to get around a man.
The size difference. Oh, hey, what?
We're going to get tripped up. Shot on goal, it goes down. Official scorer for today, good luck Ajay, says yes, sir. Maybe a little bit of Nigerian on Nigerian nepotism there.
Here's a yellow card on number 15, Edward That is some less than the rounds. My goodness.
A little bit too handsy. You see that kind of call there is kind of influenced by the advantage that that Principia had there, right? If that foul doesn't get committed, Principia in a really good position to make something happen. So maybe incentive for that head referee to elevate that from a regular to an irregular.
Nacho Cachaza with the shot here. See if the senior can do anything.
I'm looking at Hoya, number 7 there. Pops straight up. Goalie Rodriguez rises up and gets it.
Oh boy, Hoya limping a little bit. Not sure if it was him that header did it or if it was number 9 Laboria that got up and put a head on it. But Principia has put a lot of pressure so far this past couple of minutes. Here's the ref wanted to stop the game a bit.
Mingolaju there getting a little warning there. See, play the game in. Here we go. Here's the subs we were looking for. Jonathan Keller and Rizzy Afrani both coming in. Ian Kep will take a seat, as will Eduardo Salazar. Both played really good minutes.
And Oliver Birch is subbed out by number 18, Tyler Jones. For the Knights.
Check that. Throw in here. Allis playing it back. Misplay. Stolen away. Gonna keep that in. What a play. Castro. Panthers able to maintain possession there, which is a win in the situation. Played back to the goalie. Ellis driving up the field. Boy, I gotta be careful of the offsides there. Couldn't really make a play on that because he was out of position. Knights on attack. Advantage here, numbers. Good ball played through.
I apologize. It wasn't number 22 that got subbed out. It was Liam Shin that got subbed out. Oliver Birch still on the pitch right now.
Catch. Here's Cachaza. Collects. He's got numbers. Played through Hoya. He's got to get there. He's got Afrani in the middle.
Saves it.
With Keller. Hoya trying to make a play. Plays it in the middle. Cachaza just a little bit late.
Slips a little bit. You can see that little hash mark on the center of the box.
And that there, another opportunity the Panthers weren't able to capitalize on. Time starting to get a little bit short here.
Marlon Ballard with the ball. There's a lot of space, a lot of time.
Yeah,
Passes it to number 12.
It's Downey.
But he gets absolutely
loses
clobbered.
the ball, no call. Nope. Keller, now with his own large amount of room, tries to play it off to Hoya, deflected off the defender. It's no good.
Plenty of time here for home. Eventually passes it up. Good chance over there to deflect it. Analysis. Just removes it.
Oh, We're going to get a foul there on the far side.
There it is. Gotta watch his hands.
See, that's not Ejimata, that's a Franny over there. Franny controlling in midfield. Gets it poked away. Great recovery. Franny loses his own ball, follows back, doesn't give up on the play. Removes the risk of that breakaway. Allis almost gets tripped up, maintains his footing. He's got Keller. Ball down to Keller. Keller's got to get there. No call. Keller does get there. He's got room in front of him. Working against the defender. Spins towards the middle.
Oh, and Rodriguez there.
Keller almost did it all himself. Applause and appreciation from the Principia faithful. Most impressive part of that play, probably Rodriguez stepping up again, being in the right place at the right time.
Really showing his experience. It takes a lot to be everywhere in the goal, and he's really shown that 5 years of just playing.
Yeah.
The Knights yet again have the ball, have some space.
Defensive rotation a little bit slow for the Panthers. Bad pass is going to bail them out, though. Ellis with the man on, taking his time, making Cole a little bit nervous.
Oh, passes to Hoya.
Hoya a little bit too strong.
Oh,
Rodriguez.
he still has
displays
time.
it. Hoya, shot on
He
goal.
shoots it.
Hoya
Oh!
deflected out of bounds.
Von Hum comes in clutch right there and just saves the day. But Hoya is on the ground.
I think he's okay. A little more disappointed.
Oh,
Ego hurt more than anything else. That's good. It should be a corner for the Panthers here. A blown opportunity. Talked about that machine earlier. The machine needs a little bit of oil right now to break through.
What a play by Von Hum to come back and support his goalie and just absolutely save the day. Those opportunities are very rare, and Hum just shot it down. Oh, beautiful kick by Kachaza in the corner. But Keller has the ball on the left side.
Plays it back towards the opposite. Back to Kachaza. Lex hits the deck, no call. Now there's a call from the head referee. He's going to stay with Principia. Was that inside the box? Kachaza goes down to his ankle.
Rylan Ballard as well is on the floor.
It's been a physical game today. The referee definitely allowing for that, but making sure that it doesn't get out of hand at the same time.
I think it was out of the box. So it won't be a... Oh, wait. Sorry. I might be wrong.
I can't quite tell. We'll see where he finishes off. No, it's going to be outside of the box, so this is going to be a set play for the Panthers. Can't help but feel like this is the moment. This is the moment that the Panthers need to capitalize on. They don't get much better opportunities now. Look at Afrani over here. Number 11. Got room in front of him. Small frame, lots of power, though. Wouldn't be surprised to see that safe play or into the box. Here we go. It is played to Afrani.
Oh.
Hoya, shot on goal, saved by Rodriguez.
A little miss kick by Alfani there, but luckily Hoya was there to make a shot. However, that wall, Rodriguez was just there. You know, he's hard to
You
beat.
can't say much more than that, right?
No,
I mean,
you can't.
He's been there all day.
Nope.
I'll get you an update on those save numbers for Rodriguez here in a moment. Some grumbles after that last play from the Panther fans. Hoping to see it sneak through.
Yeah, there he is. Hollis with the ball. Applies that pressure, but unfortunately is too far ahead for where Rodriguez just comes out and just kicks it out to stop that momentum. There appears to be a lot of subs making it for the Knights right now. But Manuel Romero is back in the game. 7 out. That's the name. Yep. The Knights are making plays right now. You have number 15, number 7, and another player that I missed, unfortunately, all subbed out. And now we have in the game.
Yeah, I can catch you up here in just a second off the live stats. Ajay puts him in over on the far side.
Cacho. Liborio with the ball. Gives it to Hoya.
Sage Ballard back into the game, as well as we got Cademan Albert Cademan, excuse me. Oliver Birch takes a break. Edward Mingalaju.
And then Lian Chen is back in the game as well. I believe that's your 3 guys.
That's right, and Rylan Ballard took a break. 21 minutes, 21 and a half. Excuse my inaccuracy.
As you can see, the game gets a little bit slower as the players are a little bit worn out. That means the space is key to kind of make the opponents a little bit more tired. Obviously, and that is what the Knights are committing to right now. Is they're keeping their players spaced and having our strikers get worn out before they attack. However, Nacho Cajaza is there. Oh!
Takes the deck.
Oh boy, that was a little ugly trip there. Accidentally hit his head on number 10, Caleb Hawkins, and that will be a yellow.
That's a 4 yellow cards. Going against the Knights so far in the game. So it'll be another set play, another opportunity for Principia to break through. Rodriguez, the goalie, lining up his defenders. Manuel Romero will take the kick.
Strong feeling that Manuel Romero will go for the goal kick, not even try to pass it to a teammate.
Remember, we did see that in the first half. The ball went straight into the Spurgeon defender's gut.
Yep.
You can see some backs turned this time, maybe a little bit of a realization of that. Here we go. Romero.
Oh!
Same outcome as last time. Manuel Romero recovers up his line. Garcia Lopez.
Offsides.
Yellow here.
The talk back by Garcia Lopez gives him a yellow.
Talk back and a little bit of delay there, kicking off to the side. Not too costly in this situation. Talking to Coach Battle today, in conference play, those yellow cards can actually disqualify you from qualification for the tournament championship.
That might affect some of the Spurgeon players. Ron Hum absolutely boots it down the field, trying to make something happen. But Juan Garcia Lopez was there to stop it. And Castro.
Trying to get Afrani some room. Afrani, good touch.
And he's
Good defense there from David Beltran. Having himself a day, scored the only goal of the game. Panthers feeling some urgency now. Seeing some quicker throw-ins. Temperature rising.
I want this momentum to continue.
Wallace. Over to the near side.
Serpiella gives it to Keller on the left. Oh, he tries to put it in the middle, but is blocked by Hum. Or
Perhaps straight out. We'll get a sub in here.
never mind, not blocked by Hum.
We'll get that sub in as soon as we get an eye on the number.
Looks like Lean Shin is subbed out by number 13, Ty Ditrenner.
That's right. Going deep down the field, far side for Ditrenner. He collects, great touch. Tries to drop it off, no good. Defense, bodies get tangled up. Sol, the assistant coach of the Panthers, asking for it. It's going to go the Panther direction. On the ground over there, is that Cachaza?
Yep. Cachaza back on the pitch.
He's having a brutal last few minutes.
Yep. It appears the Panthers will get the ball. And we'll see what Manuel Romero decides for his teammates. But it does go higher. It did go higher than last time. Last couple. The momentum is kicking up for the Knights right now as they push up higher. However, the short pass to Sage Ballard just embodies the whole momentum. The Knights still remain with the ball.
Way up, pressuring.
With time, kicks it out, tries to lead Ballard, but it's not as accurate as it seems. Jacob Ellis, very dangerous move. Puts it back into the place where he can pick it up. But Ballard, boy, was he close to getting that ball.
Yeah, good composure there from Ellis, showing the seniority. wants to keep us in bounds. He does.
Got it. Oh, beautiful pass by Kachaza to Alfani.
A little bit too strong. You like the idea, though.
Castro with the ball. Tries to put it in the middle. The Laborio gets it to Manuel Romero. Romero passes up to Kachaza on the right side.
Boyo in the middle. To Afrani. Just a little bit too strong on the touch.
Yep. So good plays by the Panthers. Just gotta have to continue and try not to put it too far in front of themselves.
Sub in, that's not a chronic tank. Give Boya a break. Lots of appreciation for Boya's efforts and probably some appreciation for Krontang re-entering the game. Krontang could definitely be a spark plug for the Panthers here. He's well rested at this point, did start the game. He's been off the pitch for a while. Kind of a fan favorite, incredibly athletic. An All-American triple jumper here at Principia as well.
Very impressive. He's athletic figure. Kachaza punches it down to Keller on the left side.
I have some stories I can tell about Krontang, his triple jump prowess. Find a moment. Makes sense. I can jump in there because you would not believe that story.
Panthers try to recollect, find an opening to attack. Superio with the ball. Passes to Laborio in the middle. Laborio takes a shot, blocked by David Beltran.
Good hustle from Krontang. What did I say?
Look who's there. Daniel Martinez returns it for the Knights and gives it to Dave Brenner. However, it is Panthers ball.
Okay, good pressure there from Afrani. Forces the Spurgeon defender to just poke it out of bounds. Throw in. Header goes all the way around. Downey now in possession.
Keller strikes, but too much force pushes us out of bounds. I think right now would be a great time for that story.
Well, if you're ready for it. So, Nana Krontang was a 200 runner for the indoor and outdoor track. That was his thing. That was his event. Had been for 2 years. And an injury coming into last season kind of made him reassess from being a runner, running the 200, running the 400 as well, and kind of had to try out some new things as he nursed this injury. And he came to his coach one day. He said, "Hey, coach, what if I tried out some triple jump? We have an opening there." Ball gets kicked out. So the coach was sort of like, okay, Nana, let's give it a try. Keep in mind, Nana had never tried triple jump before in his life. He learned it in about a week and showed up to an indoor meet, again, less than a week after learning how to triple jump. And what's he do? He breaks the Principia College record by over 3 feet. Yeah, you heard that right. The all-time record that had stood for more than 20 years, broken by a large margin with less than a week of training. Fast forward a couple more weeks, he breaks the record again. As the season goes on, he just keeps on getting better and better, ends up winning the conference championship and an All-American selection, competing for the national title in Division III NCAA triple jump. It's quite the story, and if you talk to him, he'll tell you about the faith and the healing that went into that experience and how it impacted him. Shot on goal! Saved by Rodriguez. Sorry, that's a big tone change there, right there. My bad. Moral of the story, Nana Krontang, quite the athlete. And actually talking to him, I asked him, so is triple jump your thing now? He goes, no, I want to run the 200. I want to run the 400. I don't really like triple jump. So I'm sure he will triple jump too, but that's him. His love is still those running events. Still away. About 13 minutes here.
That was a great try by the Panthers. Oh!
Yeah, we're going to get a card here.
Ugly shove right there. Mikhail Hawkins. As you can see, now see how he feels.
I think that's 2 yellow cards that have been called on plays committed against him.
He passes it down to Keller. Keller with the ball on the left side, but Rodriguez is there to pick up the ball again. My goodness. A little collision at the end there, but looks like Rodriguez's hand is he got a little contact with that. No harm though. Both teams are trying to find their groove right now, and yet have found it. There's been a couple sparks here and there by the Panthers, but nothing to the point where it is continuous. Manuel Romero with the ball right now as he is attacking the left side. Passes it to Siberia, who gives it to Keller, who gives it back to Manuel Romero, and he has a shot. Puts it in the middle. Almost gets through. Sage Ballard is there to defend it, but Laborio tries to shoot it, is blocked by number 25. Cayman Albert.
Afrani gets tripped up. Call, it's inside the box, I believe.
Beltran is not happy with that call.
I think it's hard to be that upset with that call if you're a Knight there. Afrani has passed the defender at that point, reaching out and trying to go for a tackle there. It's a tripping hazard. It's a health and safety issue. So you can see that Beltran may be upset with that call. None of his teammates expressing that, neither did his coaches on the sideline. Of course, it's easy to forget to think logically about those things in the moment.
Jazo with the shot here. Switch things up.
That left foot.
Oh, and it's blocked. Knights line.
Well, that bounce against throw in. 11 minutes remaining. Good defensive positioning there on the far side. Kronting denied. Goes back out of bounds. Throw in. Kachasa collects quickly. Sylvie Kronting. Going into the box. Turn it over. Rodriguez will just collect nice and easy. Take his time picking it up.
The Knights have yet to really push it forward in these last dozen minutes. The Panthers defense have locked it down. You see Lopez with the ball, passes back to Ellis.
Also switch fields over there. Kajaza now. Got Green in front of him. He's going to take it. To Kronting.
Out of Laborio.
Afrani. Makes a man miss. Afrani towards the middle. Puts his body into one. Blocked. Good defense. Fans showing their appreciation. Clapping it up. Afrani's still down. On a knee. Hope he's just catching his breath. Any serious injury. Panthers are going to need him to make this comeback here.
Charles in the corner. Anyway for his kick.
Notice man on Manuel Romero right there.
A little low.
Short. Charles is going to have to collect quickly.
Oh,
good job by
gets
Kajaza.
it. No call.
No call. I think that's the right call too. Both of them just making a play on the ball.
Yep, going for the ball, no harm.
Kronting trying to play towards the middle. A little bit too deep. Goes right towards the goalie. Ryan misplays that one. Pressure on. Manuel Romero will find that pressure.
Knights push it forward, trying to get an open man.
Martinez cleared out.
Great defense by the Panthers.
It's Eduardo Salazar there, right place, right time. Allis going to collect this now.
A lot of time.
A little bit of opportunity here to counter. With Afrani down his line, to be able to keep it in.
Looks like Sage Ballard on the other end is on the ground.
Shot on goal well there from Afrani. We've seen him put those in before. Looked down a little bit too much. Stop the plays.
Jacob Ellis is supporting Ballard on the floor, stretching his hamstring out, showing that amazing sportsmanship right there as he's trying to help out the opponent.
Great job. Great job. Based off that stretch, I mean, you'd assume that's some sort of cramp.
It's a great time for both teams to collect their thoughts, rest a little bit, figure out a game plan, especially for the Panthers here who have less than 10 minutes to score a goal to tie the game. It appears that Sage Ballard is going to be taken out.
Yeah, referee called for the sub. Jacob Ellis showing sportsmanship and empathy. Going to help him off the field, deliver him to athletic trainer Dave Motzer. So Panthers going to stay with that same group. Cade Paycheck looking done for the day. We could see him limping around the bench over there. Curious if we might see him trying to play through and see return in the second half. But more important to get him right for conference play coming up in the next few weeks.
Not positive who replaced Sage Ballard, but I know that Ryland Ballard came in for Cademan Albert.
Looks like Aaron Walker in.
And he is another graduate student for the Knights. Let's see if his experience shows. Rodriguez passes it down the line to him. Afrani with the ball, trying to escape these Knights. And he does.
And how does he do that?
Gosh.
Oh, it's a great touch.
Nothing behind you, Sam. With you.
Conte. Trying to get it outside to Keller.
Too short, long intercepted. Keller ends up with the ball again.
Great defense. Keller loves to go for that slide jack from behind. Successful this time. It stops the momentum. Kachaza takes it away. Position. He's got another man on. He's got to use his team here. Down his line to Afrani. Afrani. Gonna try and get middle. Step over. No good.
Garcia Lopez comes from the back. Passes into Laborio. Laborio takes a shot.
Laborio!
He makes it! My
Laborio!
goodness. Alejandro Laborio shoots and scores!
The freshman out of El Salvador with the zinger. Oh, my Lord. From 20 yards out.
My goodness.
A dart to the upper left corner. No offsides this time. Can't take that one away. The freshman's mark is on the game.
My goodness, I got goosebumps from that, and the whole crowd is going wild. This stadium is electric right now. As you can see, the Spurgeon Knights are trying to recoup, figure out what happened right there. The goalie, Rodriguez, is trying to get his team to figure out and to motivate to fix what just happened. But amazing goal by Alejandro Laborio.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, there's not too much more you can do. I mean, Laborio had his back turned to the goal. The ball just ended up in his figurative lap, turned around and shot a dart to the back of the net. You can't ask much more.
That is some talent right there. Boy, goodness.
To go back to what we were talking about earlier, you know, the confidence to just keep on shooting. You know, a freshman, tight game, down against an opponent that it feels like you should have more goals against. To just say, all right, I'm going to do it myself.
And he does.
It's a heck of an effort.
Now, that goal is great, but what the Panthers really need to figure out is transferring that energy into a defensive moment where they need to gather their own thoughts against this more aggressive Knights to try to gain back the lead.
Assist on that goal, credit to Juan Garcia Lopez, Juani.
The Knights have control of it, attacking from the left side and still remain the ball. However, Castro punches it out.
Krontang on the run, trying to get there. Panthers get in position, try to keep it on that attacking side of the field. 5.5 to play.
Franny and Ellis working together.
Good ball. Ellis has to slow down. Sees the defense. That's a mature play right there. To not force it.
Borio
again.
Passes it off to Keller. And Keller from the right side. Oh! Tries to
laser.
shoot it. Oh boy, that was very powerful. A little awkward on the right side. Went a little bit over the goal, but my goodness, was that the play that was needed right there. The Knights get the ball. Oh. And Diego Romero was a little aggressive with that hook. Panthers can't be too aggressive right now as they're trying to go for the passes. They can't slip up and provide an opening. Ellis is trying to figure out how to aid his teammates. Oh. Nice.
Drove down the middle, looking for Krontang. Krontang put pressure on the defender to make the right play, to have a good touch on that ball. He did. Nice working the far side, challenging Cachaza. Get around. Garcia Lopez on. Pass into the middle. You get cleared out there. That's Salazar. Throw in. For the Knights.
Daniel Martinez is trying to get the Knights going on the left side there. Trying to move them into an attacking position, but cannot get over the Panthers' defense. Panthers push up, and David Beltran tries to boot it out. Thankfully,
what a play by Coach over there.
Coach Battle just stops it from going outside or wasting even more time. Oh, Keller on the right side.
Good work.
Goes middle.
Ronnie collects.
Good position right now. He's got Saberi on the side. Yep. Passes it back to Franny. Ooh, Franny.
Good pressure.
Yep. Gets the ball back. That's good. That's good. We'll see if Franny tries to reset the offense here. Saberi pushes it into Laborio. Laborio with the ball.
You see what he's trying to do there, trying to push it down the line. Krontang a little bit quicker on that reaction, kind of a run, and an opportunity to rise up and header that in. Pass a little bit too deep, the run a little bit too late. Results in an easy takeaway for Derek Rodriguez there in the goal.
All right, the momentum is pushing right now. Cachaza with the ball. Oh, tries to pass it to Krontang, but it's deflected, and Rodriguez throws it out.
Panthers defense a little bit out of position here. Midfield a little bit late rotating back. Opportunity for the Knights. Good instinct by Garcia Lopez to step up there. Krontang. Got Manuel Romero trailing.
He's got numbers. He's got it on the left. Afrani.
Oh! Afrani!
Pushes it too high. That was a great shot right there. That was a great opening. Just unfortunate outcome. The Panthers have been very aggressive these few minutes right here, and it is likely due to the fact that the Knights have yet to figure out some kind of rhythm.
Yeah, you can really see the conditioning coming through, maybe the numbers and the subs for the Panthers as well. Just more energy, more gas in the Panthers tank right now. Some people pass down the line. Well positioned though is Superior.
Castro with the ball.
For Krontang.
Ooh, pushes it up. Franny throws it in.
Romeo, good touch.
pressure on the left side. Puts it in the middle. Kachasta.
No, trying to find some room. Kachasa's trying to go too high!
Oh, wait. These are some good shots for the Panthers right now. They're just not hitting where they want to hit.
Clock grinding down. You hear some groans from the crowd. If this game ends where it's at, you know, this 1-1 score, you can't help feel there was a missed opportunity for the Panthers. The number of good shots down the stretch here to close out this game. Or something. It's going to come out on film when tomorrow they're looking at this during the practice period.
10 seconds left. Front with the ball. Shoots it.
Oh,
right, Rodriguez is right there.
Rodriguez.
Wow, that is some game that was played from the Spurgeon Knights with Principia Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers, a lot of grit there to stick with it, pull out the tie to end it there. You can't feel a little bit of a weird taste in your mouth as it ends that it should have been a win. But for a home opener, lots of excitement, fans leaving the field, the pitch, with a feeling of watching some good today and the high hopes for the Panthers going into the season. My name is Ethan Booth. You're with me, Cole Harrison. That's it for us for today. Everybody have a good night.